In this video, we'll talk about the product to sum formulas in trigonometry. So I've written out the 4 product to sum formulas that we have. And each of these formulas allow us to, if we have some product, so let's say the sine of A times the cosine of B, it allows us to write this product as a sum instead. So let's work through a few examples of how to use these product to sum formulas. So let's say that we want to write sine of 2x times cosine of 3x as a sum. How can we do that? Well, it looks like we can use this first product to sum formula right here, where we have sine of A times cosine of B. So let's go ahead and write that formula and fill in what we know. So we've got 1/2 times the sine of A plus B. So A will be the 2x, so 2x, and B will be 3x. So we'll have 2x plus 3x. And then we have plus the sine of A minus B. So we said A is 2x and B is 3x, so minus 3x. So now we just need to simplify. So we get 1/2 the sine of 2x plus 5x, 2x plus 3x, that's 5x. And then we have plus the sine of 2x minus 3x, that's just negative 1x, or negative x. Now, the last way that we can simplify this expression is we can recognize that the sine of negative x, that is what we call an odd identity. So, if you'll recall, the sine of negative x is equal to the negative sine of x. So we can rewrite that as negative sine of x. So our final answer will be 1/2 times sine 5x minus sine of x. So that is how we can write sine of 2x times cosine of 3x as a sum. All right, let's try another example. Let's say we want to write sine of 3x times sine of 5x as a sum. So it looks like we'll use this last product to sum formula here to do so. So let's fill that in. We have 1/2 times the cosine of A minus B. So A is 3x minus B. B is 5x. And then we have minus cosine of A plus B. So A is 3x plus B. We said B is 5x. So let's go ahead and simplify. So we go 1/2 times the cosine of 3x minus 5x, that's negative 2x. And then we have minus cosine of 3x plus 5x, that's 8x. So if you'll recall, the cosine of negative x, this is one of our even identities in trigonometry. So the cosine of negative x is just equal to the cosine of positive x. So we can actually write our final answer as 1/2 times the cosine of 2x, positive 2x, minus cosine of 8x. So that will be our final answer. All right, let's try one more example. Let's say we want to write 3 times the cosine of 4x times cosine of 7x as a sum. So we have 2 cosines, so it looks like we'll be using this product to sum formula right here. So let's fill in what we know. So this one is a little bit different than the previous 2 examples because we have a 3 out front here. So what we can say is 3 times this entire formula. So we'll say 1/2 cosine of A plus B. So A is 4x plus B in this case is 7x, plus we have the cosine of A minus B. So A is 4x minus B we said is 7x. So we get outside of the brackets, we have 3 times 1/2. So we can just write that as 3 halves. And then inside the brackets, we have the cosine of 4x plus 7x, that's 11x, plus the cosine of 4x minus 7x, that's negative 3x. And remember, we said cosine is one of our even identities in trigonometry. So what that means is if we have the cosine of negative x, that's actually equal to the cosine of x. So we can simplify this just a little bit and write our final answer as 3/2 times the cosine of 11x plus the cosine, instead of negative 3x, we can write that as positive 3x. So we'll say cosine of 3x. And that is our final answer.